cheap. The budget for The Force Awakens was a whopping $245 million, making it one of the most expensive films of its time. But every penny shows on screen. From sprawling desert landscapes to jaw-dropping space battles, the production value is through the roof. Disney, which acquired Lucasfilm for $4 billion in 2012, spared no expense to ensure this movie felt epic. And it paid off. The film grossed over $2 billion worldwide, becoming the third highest-grossing movie ever at the time. That's a testament to its universal appeal. You're not just watching a movie, you're stepping into a meticulously crafted universe. The plot? Oh, it's a doozy, but I'll keep it vague to avoid spoilers. Set 30 years after Return of the Jedi, the galaxy is still a messy place. There's a new threat rising, and a ragtag group of heroes must step up to face it. The story follows a scavenger, a rogue pilot, and a defecting soldier as their paths collide in a quest that's bigger than any of them. Familiar faces from the original trilogy return, alongside new characters who instantly steal your heart. It's a tale of hope, courage, and discovery, with enough twists to keep you glued to your seat. The pacing is relentless. Abrams keeps the story tight, blending high-stakes action with quiet moments that let the characters breathe. If you love stories about underdogs, destiny, and the fight for what's right, this movie's got you covered. Let's talk about the cast, because The Force Awakens boasts one of the most talented ensembles in recent memory. Newcomers Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, and Oscar Isaac lead the charge. Ridley plays Rey, a tough-as-nails scavenger with a mysterious past. She's fierce, relatable, and brings a fresh energy to the saga. Boyega's Finn is a breakout star, a man caught between fear and bravery with a wit that lights up the screen. Isaac's Poe Dameron is the galaxy's coolest pilot, oozing charisma and swagger. These three have incredible chemistry, making their friendships and conflicts feel real. Then there's Adam Driver as the enigmatic Kylo Ren, a villain who's complex and chilling. The returning legends, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Mark Hamill, bring gravitas and nostalgia, reminding us why we fell in love with Star Wars in the first place. Every actor, from the leads to the supporting cast, delivers performances that make you care deeply about their journey. Behind the scenes, this movie is a masterclass in filmmaking. The production team went all out to blend practical effects with cutting-edge CGI. Remember the iconic creatures and droids from the original trilogy? The Force Awakens brings that magic back with real puppets, animatronics, and sets. The adorable droid BB-8, for example, is a practical effect, a real rolling robot built by the crew. Abrams wanted the film to feel tangible, not just a green screen spectacle. They shot in real locations like the deserts of Abu Dhabi for the planet Jakku, giving the film a gritty, lived-in vibe. The visual effects, handled by Industrial Light and Magic, are seamless, earning the movie an Oscar nomination for Best Visual Effects. The lightsaber battles? Electrifying. The spaceship chases? Heart-pounding. This is Star Wars at its visual best. The music? Oh, don't get me started. John Williams, the maestro behind every Star Wars score, returns with a soundtrack that's pure magic. His iconic themes, like the Force theme and main title, are woven into new melodies for the fresh characters. The score swells at just the right moments, giving you goosebumps during the quiet scenes and amping up the energy during battles. It's no surprise the film was nominated for an Oscar for Best Original Score. If you're a music lover, this soundtrack alone is worth the price of admission. Let's dive into some trivia, because The Force Awakens is packed with fun facts. Did you know the movie was originally called Episode VII, Shadow of the Empire, before settling on The Force Awakens? Or that Daniel Craig, yes, James Bond himself, has a secret cameo as a stormtrooper? The film's script went through multiple drafts, with early versions by Michael Arndt before Abrams and Kasdan took over. The production was so secretive that cast members got scripts printed on red paper to prevent leaks. And here's a cool one. The Millennium Falcon's iconic design was tweaked slightly for this film, but it's still the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy. These little details make the movie feel like a labor of love, filled with Easter eggs for fans to discover. What about reviews? Critics and audiences loved it. On Rotten Tomatoes, it holds an 88% approval rating, with praise for its nostalgic yet fresh approach. Reviewers called it a thrilling return and a blast that recaptures the Star Wars magic. Some fans felt it leaned too heavily on nostalgia, echoing A New Hope's structure, but even they admitted the execution was top-notch. The film's emotional depth, stunning visuals, and charismatic cast won over most skeptics. It's not perfect. Some called the pacing too fast or certain characters underused, but it's undeniably fun and sets up the trilogy beautifully. Why should you watch it? Because The Force Awakens is more than a movie. It's an experience. It's the thrill of seeing X-Wing soar, the chill of a lightsaber igniting, the joy of meeting new heroes you'll root for. It's a film that respects its roots while forging a bold new path. For families, it's a perfect shared adventure. For sci-fi fans, it's a masterclass in world building. For storytellers, it's a lesson in balancing heart and spectacle. At 138 minutes, it's a lean, mean epic that never drags. Plus, it's the start of a trilogy, so you're in for a bigger journey if you love it.